Hello, and welcome to DooM WAD Travelogue. I'm Nick, and this is the show where we say just because it's not a great idea to be going out yet, doesn't mean that we can't explore new and interesting spaces. We're just going to do it in the form of Doom, WADs, and level sets. If I look a little small in the frame today, it's because I adjusted my chair into highway mode. So last week we were playing Bloody Steel, which was fantastically decorated, had an incredible sense of space, and then also got a little weirdly exhausting and frustrating, I guess. Near the halfway point where we took a break. Um and instead of checking out more of that today, I decided let's check out one that I've had my eye on for a little while now. This is rf1024. 1024. So RF is the author, and 1024 refers to the fact that this is a 1024 challenge WAD. Um, so the idea being, um, we've talked about how when you're building these levels in the editor, they're flat, right? So you build everything on a flat plane, which means that it's very easy to measure that, you know, the sort of bounds of the level. And 1024 means, okay, keep your entire level within a 1024 by 1024 square, which is a very, I'm not so used to working on the map yet that I know exactly how constrained that is to work in, but it is this great idea of just like, okay, so that means we're going to get like very small, very dense, very, and honestly probably pretty short maps that are going to be like optimizing all the usable space tucked in and around other rooms and things like that. So this is one of those cases where I'm really expecting to see that constraints giving way to creativity and cleverness. Although honestly, if this just turns out to be like, you know, basically a set of like dioramas, which are just like, hey, I only had like, sort of, if it turns out to be like the bonsai of Doom maps, I'm also very interested in seeing that. But really, I'm not super sure. I played the first map of this just to make sure everything was working and it was going. But let's see how many we can get through. I don't know how much time I have to run the stream today, but let's get at it. I believe this is the key that brings us to the game. Yes. Right, and if this is your first time joining us, this is a show about exploration, not about challenge. So we play on the easiest, and if we start bashing our heads against something, I'll start using cheats. I'll drop us into God mode or no clip or whatever it takes to see more of the levels. All right. Default textures. Shotgun start. That's already a chain gunner. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, so shotgun start, but then also chain gunner is the first enemy saw, so it's also sort of chain gun start. But also that's not a chain gun. Ooh, that blue of that key is slightly different. That's actually an easier blue to see. So I guess this one has had some gameplay tweaks as well. Is that, oh boy. Okay, I guess constrained doesn't have to mean easy. Sure. Ooh, we want that. Alright, so blue is out there. But yeah, tiny maps. I need to remember. Whoa, hey, what's up? Ow, stop that. I need to remember to like check the auto map on each map just to see. Honestly, just to remind myself and be impressed by the constrained space of each map. Oh, okay, yeah, a bunch of those. Why not? Oh, hey, I'm examining here. Oh wow, yeah, you can already kind of see the extent here. Wow. I mean, I'm already usually a fan of like shoebox dioramas. I don't think I've really showed it off on stream before, but I'm actually a big fan of... Man, this shotgun feels so quick. Alright, that has done something. I assume. Are you an elevator? Oh no, but you've got the key on top of it, don't you? Okay. Oh! Yellow key? Alright. Yellow doors over here. Oh, hi. I suppose unless you dedicate most of the map to it, we're never really going to get, like, huge, like, battle arenas in this format. Which, I'm not necessarily complaining about, but it's like, yo, dog, I hope you like, hallway fights. Because we're going to have hallway fights. Shoot him in the butt. Shoot him in the butt. I love all of these little windows. Like, again, because this is a format where everything needs to be constrained and you really need to, like, just look at this. Oh boy. There's something very satisfying about seeing everything so tucked together and inset against each other. But when you have rooms super adjacent like this, that's down into before. Is the key still up there? Key's still up there. That was an odd noise. Oh. That lowered this. Any of y'all seen a blue door around here somewhere? Is this where we started? This is where we started. Ooh, I didn't even notice the teleporter being the way that we came in. So even this constrained, we have like a start room that says, yeah, but this is... We have we've spent our limited resource of space to explain how we got here. I can appreciate that. It's also hard to get lost. There's only so many places to go. Oh, and the teleporter to exit. I feel like there's 3 things I started to say, and I did not finish any of those thoughts. Well, you know, it's, alright, okay, if that's the exit, then let's look here. Windows. With all the rooms adjacent like that, you can really, put windows everywhere to really, like... Because, again, so much of this is, like, tight hallways to make them feel like separate spaces and not just one big room. Which, yo, this is a tight map. Holy cow. I think it does kind of have that bonsai sense to it, and I really like that. But like, so we have this sort of middle area, which is split into different zones by like different heights, staircases, walls, but it does feel like one big room because most of it is like open to the same ceiling. Like, you know, the walls are higher than you can see over, but above that they all share the same like headspace above it. So that's one way to make it feel like it's just like an interesting feeling, right? Because it's like, no, I'm in a big room, but I'm cramped in it. Huh. That's good. Oh, one of my hobbies, I like to make little I'm a really big fan of uh like dioramas. Like I don't necessarily do gunpla stuff, but I do a lot of Lego, and I just it's like, oh, I need to take a weekend to relax. Let me build a living room out of Lego. It's like, oh, I'm gonna make coffee tables and dressers and do the windows and couches, and it's just like there's something like relaxing and almost meditative about that, and it's a creative challenge. And then also, I just love looking at it when it's done. Um, I have a bunch on my shelf up here out of camera view, but they've all grown so big that there's none I can easily grab and hold up to the camera. So maybe that'll be another day. Was there a secret in that map? Oh god. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, handle him. These are dance levels. But surprisingly, this one has like no place to hide. That's hard. Okay. God, I think that even has like a way higher rate of fire than the normal chain gun. That's ridiculous. Right? Yep. So feeling okay though. Okay, okay. I see you peeking. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright. Why him disappear? Where him disappear to? Oh no. Oh, whoa! Okay. Alright. Oh, we need a red door? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I need this ammo. I needed all of that ammo? Okay. Ah, 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 uh. That is a hell of a way to build tension. Ooh, okay, that was rough. Cool. Oh, wait. See, okay, that's pretty useful because, even from over here, like, they're not just a visual language of what is a switch, but of a way that a switch is, like, presented and structured. So, the inset and the specific use of that texture for the inset means that even from all the way over here, I can tell that there was a switch over there. I didn't get a key. Okay, there's a red key. I'm guessing this is not an elevator, so we need to get up there somehow. So... Oh, hello. Are you new? Is this open? Or did I just not notice this? That's kind of interesting, right? The idea of like, let's just hide it via tucking it away like that, and then Yeah, now we don't know what's in the red there. Huh. Like, quote unquote, hide it by tucking it, but then just like, we don't necessarily have to unlock it, we just see something already happened there. We just need to like let people know that it's there, and we'll do that by showing them that there's something over there, and then convince them like, oh, you should search like around this quadrant. Now that you know that there's a room here, you need to like do the math to figure out where the other side of that wall is. Okay, what did that do? Made a staircase. Alright, that makes sense. And that gets us up over here, and then... You know what this is? Ooh. Floating exit signs. I like it. This is pretty good. Like, well decorated. A lot of it, like, makes sense. I am pretty shocked at how well these are, sort of method for being this small and this constrained, and all sort of like really like sticking to the square outer shape, because you know that's how you're gonna get the most, use all of the space, and like it is like sort of mixing, like, okay, you're gonna deal with a little bit in each of the 4 quadrants, but then, you know, we're gonna what do you call it? Hey, what's up, Maddie? Oh, okay, that's, I was like, oh, are these graves? No, those are the shadows from the, or those are those, actually. But it just like a really good use of space. You know, I'm not just impressed by the efficiency of the use of space, but of the still making it like bonsai. So if you're just joining us, today we're looking at 1024 maps, which are maps where the entire map is contained within a square of 1024 by 1024 units. So these are like, I keep saying this is like the bonsai tree of DooM WADs, and it's really cute so far. Whoops. You got them brain floors. That was a teleport. This is bad for me. There, you decided to go into the start room. That's cute. Alright, feeling okay. This is very gross, though. Did I finish saying my thought? Oh, it's very much that kind of day. Yeah, it's nothing but like rib cages and angry demons. I don't see any fire, so this must not be Scorpion. Ugh. Okay, so if you got meat inside of you that is rotating like that, that's probably consult a doctor, you know? Wow, there's... A lot more room in here than I was expecting. Go. I got these rockets, which I am afraid to use because these levels are all far too small to be able to do that safely. These, yeah, no, there's room for these to be actual doors. Bad, bad. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Those meat cubes. Blech. Blech. Grody. Yeah, just look at this. Like, so again, like, this is a. Oh right, there's a whole zone over there. Like, I would kind of like to see, I don't know, I guess like a heat map of the paths that these levels are going to take, right? Because it's just like, it kind of becomes a puzzle of like how many different ways can you fill in a square, right? Yeah, the like MP40 instead of the chain gun. I like a chain gun. But I also played classic Rise of the Triad, so I'm just like, oh yeah, MP40, I'll run with that a little bit. Oh no. Okay. The wall is really upsetting. Like, partly because it's like better textured than the textures around it. Teeth wall. Okay. These are so short, but I love them. This feels like, there's something about like the size and scope of these that like, this feels like a summer vacation project, you know? Like, this feels like, oh, it's like, yeah, no, it's like, okay, so this summer am I gonna, you know, restain my deck, or am I gonna create an entire wad of 1024 maps? What is that? That looks like a plasma rifle to me. Yes, that's a plasma rifle. Oh, big boy. Ooh, wow. That took him out quick. Well, you look like a door. You look like a door. Ah. See, also, this is what I mean, right? Like, so apparently there are competing styles of 1024 maps. Because one of them says, the question basically ends up being, okay, so is your traversable map restrained to 1024, like the player will stay within these 1024, or is your entire map constrained by 1024? Because there's a lot of things in DooM maps where like, oh wow, most of this map is this one thing and it's just got a bunch of nooks in it. Oh, that's really nice. A lot of maps will use basically like hidden rooms in the walls, or like, you know, outside the around the edges, in the margins, I guess is the best way of saying it, that do mechanical things. So they are of certain heights, they are like they are heighted very specifically in order to like limit the range that elevators will move, a secret room that stores monsters so that you can teleport them in later, you know, stuff like that. Because like that is kind of an interesting thing, whether you include it in the sort of like narrative storytelling of your map or not, um, most of the time, I you might be able to do it with scripting, but I think like everything in a map sort of has to be there when the map starts, and then like things can go and adjust and move around and be shifted and trigger based on each other, but you can't just create more monsters. You have to say, no, this monster is over here hidden and we're going to warp it in. And like I was saying, is that the way I like that is you don't warp a monster in, you put a monster in a closet, and then that closet is a piece of the level itself. So but the thing is, when you're working with this constraint and you're asking, okay, well, do we have the extra room outside for mechanics of the map? Like you could have way more monsters stored out and like other, secret things on the outside of the map if, your traversable is 1024, but then you have all of this like room for like logic rooms. And you can do a lot with that. But when you're doing, there is no geometry outside. All of your mechanics need to be in here. That sort of lends itself towards, okay, well then I can't hide monsters outside the map and bring them in later. They have to already be there, which lends itself towards that like actual monster closet, refreshing spaces, recontextualizing spaces sort of thing that I really like to see in these maps. So since this one, this author has taken this, every piece of the map is inside 1024. This is exactly what I like to see. I don't know if this is the kind of map I would like to make, because honestly, I don't think I'm like clever enough to like come up with interesting uses of the spaces like this. But I do love to see it. Like I'm also like, I love to make like big spaces. I love to make spaces that are like big enough that you can like paint in it, and it's just like, okay, the absolute size of this space is a part of the aesthetic of it. Well, he left. So just like my brain doesn't think about interesting tight spaces, I think about interesting big, like wide spaces, like spaces that feel like, sometimes spaces like compressed claustrophobic spaces feel oppressive because it's just like, oh, I have nowhere to go. But I do like a space that feels oppressive by the size of it. It's just like, oh, this is the scale of this is like, this is something grander than me, Oh, there we go. Let's take care of him right now. Don't have to worry about him later. I cannot tell if this super shoddy is loading faster than the standard one. Okay. I'm gonna guess by the sort of quickness of it that was stairs up to the red key. Got it. Red key is over here. But yeah, like, these levels feel long because, but it's tiny spaces, but by separating these spaces such that you have to approach them a specific way, and there's something you have to do in them, and then there's backtracking, but you can still have ways to like shortcut your backtracking, like sort of like landmarks can be like physical landmarks, and like, oh no, this is the room with the window of the courtyard, like it can be like a landmark like that. But especially in games, especially in an interactive media like this, the sort of landmark can be events and interactions that you need to make. It's just like, okay, because like I push the button and I go to the exit, versus I push the button, I push the button, I push the button, I get the key, I open the door, I go to the exit. You can build, you can have the same level with both of those like interaction bullet lists in them. The second one will feel longer because it has more landmarks in it. And that's like, honestly, I think about that a lot when I'm driving, right? Because that wasn't the end. I was kind of expecting that to be the end. Oh, then it's this door, and that's the end. Cool. This door that I noticed early was then the end. Yeah, good. No, these maps are good. And this one is the most like. I'm really shocked the fact that you see most of this here up top, but then there's still enough room behind it for this like back alley here. This is slightly more space than I was expecting. You can do a lot with these spaces. The character is smaller than you think. I don't know. But like I do this with driving. I had a job that was about 45 minutes away. And I was lucky because like I would go in like after lunch and stay till like 10 o'clock. So it was like a late shift kind of thing. But so basically I was on the road when there was no traffic. But especially on that ride back, it was just like, oh, this is such a long, straight, boring ride. Because there was like 2 traffic lights on the route. And otherwise it was like literally a straight shot. Just like, get on this road, stay there till you get there. And that's like it became this thing that like it felt so long and so boring for so long, until I started like memorizing landmarks along the way and just being like, okay, we're going to hit there's a pizzeria, then there's a deli, then there's a dry cleaner, then there's the one traffic light, then there's another pizzeria, and like being able to go down that checklist made me feel like I was making progress. And the more landmarks I was able to like memorize and expect, and the more frequently I hit those landmarks, the quicker it felt like I was progressing. So the route stayed exactly the same, the time it took stayed the same, but my experience of them felt like it got shorter as there were more like moments along the route that I recognized were happening, right? It wasn't just as one big long expanse, it was checkpointed along the way, and I was like, there's that one, there's that one, there's that one, and that makes you feel the time less. Or it makes it feel fuller, and so I think these maps are doing a very good job of that. Like it's sort of, they are dense with rooms, but they are also dense with interactions in a really smart way. Can y'all stop teleporting? Okay. Yep. So, okay. Well, okay. Did he even fall down differently, or do I just normally not see the way that chain gunners fall down? Because why would I stay within the eye line of chain gunners for that long? Is that a miss? No, I got him. Good. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Hey. Oh. Oh, hi. Okay. Okay. I like this little balcony area over here. This is a good, like, See, so this is kind of interesting, right? This is like enough space for like a building, like an interesting building. It's got insides, it's got outsides, it's got. And okay, so from the starting room, we've kind of seen the entire width of the map, but there's still like a whole third of the level we haven't seen yet. I'm gonna hit that, and okay, it's gonna let them out. Hey, news. I am entirely prepared to face them. Oh, I wasn't ready for him. That's a secret. That was absolutely a secret. What did that secret unleash? Hey, what did that secret unleash? Show me what that secret unleash. What? Oh, you. Is that Quake? Oh, that means plenty more ammo is what that secret meant. How come they don't splash damage themselves? That's not fair. Gosh, that is very, very tiny in right there. You really gotta... Although, so I only saw that because I went for the med pack, and the med pack is here. So, you know, it's like a good Mario level that shows you like, okay, follow this trail of coins to land on the off-screen platform. We're gonna breadcrumb you. This is a breadcrumb to the secret. You know, there's no complaints there. They hid it extremely well, extremely subtly, but then also just told it to us. But using words that normally aren't like that normally don't directly show us the secrets. Yo, recontextualizing the intro room. Yo, that's good. That's good. These are good. These are really good. Guessing this opens that door upstairs. Hey, guy. 3. Got him. Yeah, just enough for one interesting house. I definitely feel like... Okay, so this is what I might do. Is I might say... do maps like this, but make it an exquisite corpse, right? So get like 4 to 9 people, some square number of people, and yeah, 4 or 9, not in between, and be like, okay, everyone make a 1024 chunk, and then we're gonna agree on like where the connections are, and just like, you know, make a map that is like these chunks of 1024 levels made by different people, and then just connect them together. And then if you do like 9 of those, that's going to be a sort of average size level at that point, I think. Because like this level, these levels feel like really good, like they almost feel like half arcs of a normal level. And for the way that I like it, or for like the kind of maps that I like, this is a good single arc, you know, something like get in, show your gimmick, get out. This is like a good single arc of a level, or like an act, you know. So if you get 3 people doing these, it's like, oh, let's make 3 act plays. We each make an act, and then that 3 act play is your single level. Like that could work out. That could work out. Let's see. All right, it's 1:30. These are going really quick. Maybe let's only do an hour, so I'll play what, like 2 more. These are going really quick. Surprise. Oh, this is all gonna open. This is all gonna open. Yep. No. Oh, only half of it opened. Whoa, 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 whoa! That guy was just a dude. Oh, I don't feel okay about that. That guy was just a dude. dumping. There's a rest. This is just a little balcony. Oh no, there's a door up here. Oh, we already got that card, I guess. There's a lot going on here. Okay. No, we're okay. We're doing fine. Yeah, this very quickly opened up into just like a very open level. I don't know how I feel about that. Is that something? This... Wait. Is this a whole level? Man. Wait, what am I missing? Okay, wait. So there was the... Is that just gonna be the exit? Go here... And then we hit it? No, it... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Just, okay. You have entered deeply into the infested blah 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 starboard. Blah 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 reality. There's not much story to a 1024 megawatt, is there? Not much point to one, at least. Let's just say from here on in, it's going to get a lot worse. Don't say I didn't warn you. Alright. I'm in, buddy. Oh, God. Okay. That's a lot of bullets in this gun. Huh? What about that? Okay. I'm gonna hit that, and it's gonna do something else completely, because of course it is. Oh, they're like cyborg eyes. Ooh. Hello, welcome to my restaurant, Cyborg 5 guys. That's a jump. That did. Okay, so when an author says it's going to get worse, do we think that they mean things are going to get harder from here? Or do we think they mean I started running out of ideas and it's going to get more convoluted or lower quality? Which do we think they mean by it's going to get worse? Oh. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. Hey. Good to go. 2 minutes. Oh. See, to me, that's a little too short. But I'm not really complaining. Oh, wow. I think that's the full size of the level. Like, I don't know if I completed the thought earlier, but the idea of, like, making one of these levels such that you can see the full scope of it off the jump, or like in a single room, seems like that would be a little a good way to make it hard to make it feel um elaborate, maybe is the word. Huh. Oh, ow. Why you gotta be like that? Okay. Hey buddy, your head's in the ceiling. Stop with this. Stop with this. There's something in there. Ah! Oh, hi. I think I'd rather be on this side for that. Oh, good! There's a yellow key over there now. Have we seen a yellow door? Yellow key. Okay, well. I do like this loop of, like, we're constantly wrapping around. There we go. We're constantly wrapping around this pool in the middle. And this is out, and that's out. Man, these sure are going quick. That's cool. This is cool. This is like, if you're not actually a good speedrunner, but you want to be able to get through, say you got through a Doom 2 thing quick. Ow. You know, this place ain't that bad. It's only half meat. Was it you go into the subway and say, yeah, can I get that Doom level? Is it deluxe? And that's meat and a half? Hey. Ugh. Oh, we came in from a vent, too. That's a nice piece of storytelling. It's a meat vent. You know. It's a meat blow-off valve. That sounds like something else. No, actually, it really doesn't. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Listen, I'm just saying, if you want to do this rocket thing, we can. I really do appreciate, like, so, you know, I talk so much about, oh, hi! About when you have buttons to push, you know, you got to do some sort of breadcrumbing or sightline or something that means that you understand what the button did. So it's just like, oh, this button did this, so now I do that part next. Instead of just like, it's like, I don't know, I ran into 3 locked doors and this button did something, and just like, don't make me guess or scrub every lock for what it did. In a map this small and really this linear, where backtracking is honestly the effort of backtracking is basically negligible, I think is what it really has going for it. Yeah, it's fine, because just like, you never have to go that far to check every available position. So just like, yeah, maybe still not best practices, but like, level constraints like this really mitigate how unfortunate that design, the kind of, how really mitigates the impact that a design choice like that is going to have. Maybe is the way I'm trying to say. Ugh. Space is meaty. Ugh. Ah. Oh, and it did this. Stop. I fell. Nobody told me falling might occur. Wow, really made the whole place unsafe. Cool. Yep. Go ahead and just scrub off some of my extra health that I had. I had far too much anyway, Gonna slow me down having that much health. It's like, health is like armor. The more you have, the slower you are. No, it's not actually. Okay, well, we're gonna go. Ooh, can I hit him from here? I am definitely hitting the floor. Fine. Okay. Good. And then just up and out. Alright, and then just up and out. Cool. What if I want this, though? That good, like, rusty grind noise for those elevators. What do we go? I want to say here. Let me check real quick. I don't have it open. All right, because I do want to say that this is a 30 map WAD. Like, this is a full Doom 2 thing. So we're at 10, so we're already through a third of them. This is like the only like Doom 2 mega WAD that I really feel like I would have the patience to see the whole thing through. So I think no matter how long this level takes, maybe we'll call it quits, and this will just be like a nice call it like a palate cleanser. This is absolutely my favorite kind of stuff so far. I gotta look up more of this sort of design challenge of maps, because this is exactly what I like. Alright. And then, it's Friday. Y'all got anything good you do on a Friday? Ooh, bad cave. Why am I not using rockets? Why am I not using rockets? This is one of the... For not being one of the maps for like, the entire room is one room. This is one of the bigger rooms we've seen. Oh. Okay. That'll do some. Okay. See, this is what I mean. This was closed before. Just actually hide your monsters in the level. Just do it. Just build rooms for them. Give everyone a home. You know, house the homeless. That's really. Oh, we can see it now because it lowered. I think is what happened. This map is good. Oh wow! And so there's stairs over here, which I didn't even notice. But there's also stairs over here to make this to give this thing like multiple entrances and make it feel more accessible that way. Yep. He went somewhere else. Oh, why did he end up somewhere else? I'm gonna assume I need that to like get to the exit, and now he's between us and the exit, and he's lifting up everybody in there. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Hi, it's me, the Flutter. That really sounds like the name of a superhero who just pisses his pants like you wouldn't believe. I rescind my comment that I'm the Flutter. Cool. Man, those go really quick. Those are snack sized, but they are delicious. Oh my god, let me tell you what? Yeah, about an hour to get through a third of them. That's really good. That's really good. That's exactly what I was looking for. It's exactly what I was hoping it would be. I am so happy that we took a look at this today. And maybe I'll tuck those in a back pocket so that we have more to look at next time. We'll probably go back to Bloody Steel. That was good enough. I do want to see out the rest of that. But for a stream that's like 2 days late, this is exactly what I needed to lift my spirits. I hope we help out y'all too. And what's the stuff that we usually say at the end of this stream? Get your vaccination. Until you do, stay home as much as you can. If you are going out, wear your mask, because even if you're vaccinated, other people don't necessarily know that, and wearing your mask shows that you are concerned about the wellness of others. It's because your mask protects other people. That's just how it works. So even if you're vaccinated, wear your mask when you go out. Wash your hands more than you were. It's a good rule anyway. Now, I'm always never sure how to do this because like I'm afraid of getting like explicitly political, but the truth is, in my mind, you know, things that are political work by the same rules by things that are just like normal, which is just like, or like, you know, like everyday low stakes occurrences, which is just like recognize who the bullies are, recognize power dynamics, recognize who is being oppressed and who is doing damage. You know, believe victims, but that doesn't necessarily mean believe the people who say they are the victims, because a lot of times the way that the oppressors justify themselves is by saying that they believe that they are the victims, and they sort of remain willfully ignorant of the fact that they have the power in the situation. So side with those who, you know, learn to recognize power dynamics and actually side with the oppressed, or side with the actually oppressed. Neutral doesn't exist. Neutral always sides with the oppressors, because neutrality, if it doesn't stop it, it is allowing it to happen. And the rule that underlines the rest of these rules is take care of one another. I'll see y'all next week.